This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
Dave wants to know, what in Arn's opinion is the best piece of long-term storytelling that he's seen in wrestling? For my money, despite the under-delivering climax of Starrcade 97, it's Sting versus the NWO, but I'm curious to see what Arn thinks.
Storytelling, huh? My gosh. Let's come back to that.
Yeah, no problem. We'll keep it moving here. Dismal Abysmal wants to know, what makes Terry Taylor so valuable that the WWF and WCW tolerated him going back and forth between both companies for so many years? And he writes in here, he jumped 6 times across a 9-year span.
Well, obviously, Terry was dependable. Terry knew the business. Terry was a good worker. He had a lot of positive attributes. Looked good in a suit. Didn't mind dressing up. Looked like a corporate guy. Terry had a lot to offer as far as organization, and he'd been around the business and a lot of different companies and different ways of doing business. And he was pretty well-rounded in his thought process. So I can see where as the management would change within a company, then there was no history of Terry being there if the new guy didn't keep up with history. And a lot of times in WCW, the new boss would come in and he didn't care about what had happened before. He was just moving forward. And I can see the opportunity for Terry to be hired a lot of times.
Very fascinating question here from Vernon Santos, especially because you've talked to us about how much you enjoyed working in the Pensacola area because you got to, be on the beach every day. Vernon writes in, did you ever consider wrestling in Puerto Rico before joining Crockett? That does feel like it would have been right up your alley, being on the beach every day.
Yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful place. A lot of guys enjoyed going down there. They would go for a period of time or in and out, a couple, 3 times a month. I have been to Puerto Rico for WWE. It is a beautiful place. I did get a chance to look around a little bit. I'm pretty sure that living in Pensacola and working in Pensacola was at that particular time a better call, being the fact that it was a stable 6 days a week job. It was priced for a military income, which a lot of people don't know. Everything in Pensacola, there's such a large Navy base there, is priced from housing to groceries to gas to everything you could probably think of has to be priced for a military income, which makes the cost of living go down and a lot more plausible place to live if you're looking for economics. And, now, plus they got the most beautiful beach in the world. It's not a bad deal.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.